viewers, you're welcome to our weekly program, Meet with Stars. Who do we have here? Our fast rising superstar, Romio. Romio, your songs has been making waves on AudioMark, iTunes, and radio houses. Radio stations. Where did you spring up from?
You see, I have been doing music and I've been working hard to make sure that my music is viral, on the low. And with the help of like calling the Romio manager, I was able to reach this level.
Okay, let's go to our next question. What inspires you to make good songs? I mean, like your recent hit song, OJORO.
Yeah, OJORO, you see OJORO. It's all about the situation we are facing right now. Like for my community, they are so young, talented stars out there who don't even make their way out because of financial stuff. I get so many friends out there, like so many footballers, like back then, we played ball together. I see the greatness in them, but they can't. People are suffering. People are dying in this country. People are suffering. So with the help of my music, OJORO, I believe with OJORO I can be able to reach out to the government.
But let's go to our next question. How do you manage to relate with your fans out there, especially in the public places?
I'm here for love. I'm here to show my people love. So each time I see them like this, all I got for them is love. Do you get this love? I don't have nothing else to show them love. That's all.
Yeah, but it's not easy, especially when you're stressed, angry, or tensed. So friends might come to you to take pictures, you just snap them.
You know something? I wouldn't want my anger to spoil the mood of my people, of my fans, because I love them. So no matter what happened to me, I'll just keep that aside. Do you get? So anytime when I see my fans, I got to show them love. They want to take picture with me. If I have the chance to take picture with all of them or everyone, I will do that. Wow. Do you get? I'll just keep whatever that happens as I won't. I know we pass that anger or depression whatever them.
Well, let's go to our next question.
Okay.
In a country facing economic crisis, how do you intend to help people with your music?
Music is the only way you can express yourself, help your people.
Tell them how you
speak. Yes, because not everybody will fit talk. Everybody don't have the chance to talk.
Yeah.
When you don't have money, you don't have any money. But you want to, nobody will listen to you. So we use the means of music to reach out to the people with music. I believe we can help people out there. Even in your community, you are seeing people they suffer, they are hungry, people are dying. This, right?
Okay, Mr. Romeo, can you freestyle for your fans?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always ready. See, that's like saying Monday sense, Monday sense. I look on my side, I see something, I feel something, I smell something, I feel something, then I grab something, I'm not. Anywhere I go, me, I look my left and my right. So yeah, for sure. Wow. You guys observe everywhere you go, you know what's going to happen now. See our students with the carry colors just like that from school. Carry the wow from so I observe.
Okay, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. You've heard from the OJORO master himself. He's going to be giving you hits by hits. So you can follow him on Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. The official _Romio_. and do yourself a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Okay, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. You've heard from the OJORO master himself. He's going to be giving you hit by hit. Don't forget to follow him on his social media platform. Tag him. Don't forget to subscribe to his YouTube channel, Romio TV. And it's your girl Beauty SA. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Beauty SA2. Bye.
Romeo, thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak to you in the studio. I happen to be your presenter, so I would like you to tell the fans what you about yourself, for me, your name, stuff like that.
Okay. OJORO Ortega Romeo.
Okay.
From there to state. Really not precisely.
Alright, so Romeo, I would like you to tell us what's come about the stage name Romeo, like what's going about the name.
Yeah, like I said, my name is Romeo.
Okay.
Romeo is Romeo. That's my real name, Romeo. And there was a time I traveled to Lagos 2016 to go make music. When I got to the studio, the producer asked me a question, what's your stage name? And I said, Mr. Brown. He said, Mr. Brown? I said, yes. And a friend of mine, the Miniscape, is an artist, and he said, why didn't you just use the name Romeo? I said, my name is Romeo already. He said, no, you can change that E to I. I said, what do you mean? He said, your name is Romeo, right? I said, yes. He said, R-O-M-O-E-O. I said, yes. He said, what if you change that E to I, like R-O-M-I-O? Romeo. I said, okay. I looked at the producer, and the producer was like, it's good to go, that it's okay. It's okay, no problem. If you say so, I still like it, but I like the name Romeo. I don't want to use that my real name. That's why. But since you give me this R-O-M-I, it's okay. So that's how it comes.
Wow, that's thrilling.
Yeah. The name comes. Yeah.
Okay, that's really thrilling.
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you choose music? Like, what inspired you?
I think music has been part of me. When I say music has been part of me, when I was little, I always I just love the sound. I like being partaker wherever they are playing music. Talking about the live band. When we are kids, whenever they are going partying all around, like going there, stand and looking at the people, looking at the artists.
The sound.
Yeah, yes, looking at the stand. Instead of me standing, just be looking out, I like going to the live band section.
Okay.
Because I love this sound, and I'll be looking at the way they are doing the playing band, guitar, wherever, singing. Something will be telling me that I wish I can just be part of this.
Be like them.
I just be like them.
I know that vibe.
You understand? And when I got home, I was always want to do something.
That's true. So when did you start music, and what's your greatest moment?
I think my greatest moment in music was really this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I started music 2016, and I wasn't serious with it at that time. But as time goes on, I get to understand and improving somehow or the other. So I said to myself, man, let's do this. Yeah.
Wow, that's really. So, how do you intend reaching out to your fans out there, outside music?
Yeah, outside music, like for those my fans that are over there, like those ones that are far away from me, and those ones that are close by. To the ones that are far away from me, I believe I reach out to them through the music. I know I can put a smile on face through my music.
Okay, Romeo, I would like to ask you a very sensitive question, and I would like you to tell me and the viewers the truth. If, as I was sitting down here, and I offer you $1 million check for you to quit music.
No.
It's the truth.
Not at all.
Because if it's me, I will just leave this job.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that there's no way you can live this life without music? If you give me $1 million, Even if you give me the whole world, I can't quit music.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So, do you know why? Do you know that you can do without music?
That's true too.
You can do without music. If you give me $1 million, I will go bowling, even after the club, at the party, wherever, come back home, still listen to music. In the church, there's music. Even in the heaven,
Still
there is music. So you can do without music. Yeah, you can do without music. Yeah.
So without wasting too much time, I would like me and the viewers to listen to one of your tracks.
Your breath to make all of us. Now you man being but only you supposed to enjoy. Not so hippie, yo. But that papa no want maybe she dreamt them to grow.
If we have to dance to this, we'll dance the whole day. In fact, I will just put this shoe now.
Are you
and
sure?
I believe your fans out there
Are you sure? No, thank you.
You have a good track there.
Thank you.
Tell us, how do you intend reaching out to the upcoming musicians out there? Like, so many people, even in my town, they know how to sing very well, but no opportunity for them to go to the studio. They can't even afford the studio fee. So, on the long run, some of them can just say, I'm quitting music, man. I'm tired of this whole shit, man, because I'm going nowhere. You understand? So, those things, what advice do you have for such people?
You know, like I always tell people that in everything you do in life, you put God first. And you have to be serious in everything you do in life. But when you are serious, I believe God is added to help you. Do you get me? You see, God sees everybody's heart. God sees everybody's heart.
That's true. So
when you are serious, God knows you're serious. And you should understand that God is the one that gave you that talent. If truly that is your talent. If truly that is your talent, you have to be serious about it. And when you're serious about it, you put God first, everything is good to go. So my advice to them, they should not give up. Whatever anything you do in life, don't give up. In as far what you're doing is good. I'm not talking about bad. In as far that thing is good. Be serious and look up to God. And you are good to go.
Thank you for the advice you've given to them, and I believe they are inspired in their own little way. I would like you to do a little freestyle for our listening pleasure and for your fans out there. I believe they want to hear your voice.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're ready for that. Just give us.
I'm always ready.
You can say that.
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. I know today is Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas Day, so I would just do freestyle with Christmas.
All right. I believe they can't wait. Let's see you do something, bro.
Okay. All right. See me, I wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry, I bring you peace, so Merry Christmas to you all, joy for you, Merry Christmas, peace for you, Merry Christmas, greatness for you, Merry Christmas. This is all about Merry Christmas, that Jesus Christ bring forth good things. Good things.
I swear down. So many good things.
Yes,
it's a lovely performance there.
Thank you.
And I believe your fans out there must be thrilled by now.
Yeah.
So once again I say thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Collins, when speaking about music industry, you believe with me that a lot has changed. I mean, we're evolving to a particular angle. What do you think about it, about the music industry of the old and the music industry of this generation?
I must say kudos to the entertainers, because they are the ones making things happen. You know, they have brought a lot of change. Things have really changed from how it was then and how it is now. So it's a very big grace, a very big grace to say they are doing their job very well.
And what I'm saying is, when we start looking at the likes of Dennis Osadebe of the old, Fela, Nicola Okuti, and the things they were doing then, you will agree with me that these guys had a whole lot of message to pass to the wider society. And they were not people like Dennis Osadebe then, from what I heard from the history I studied, I realized that these guys were not even making much money from the music industry, unlike the people like Two-Face Idibia right now. They make a whole lot of funds, unlike the people of the old. I don't know what really changed. What happened? Was it that people then were not listening to good music, or they were not exposed to the media? I don't know. What do you think?
What I feel is that, you know, even money itself added value, you know, unlike how it was then. Because I see it as the way these recent musicians are making money is still almost the same way those other guys were still making money. The only difference is that money has added value, and life added value.
If I tell you I understand that, I might be lying,
Okay.
but at the same time, I think our viewers would want to know what exactly is the difference between musicians of the old and musicians of now in terms of finance, in terms of money making. What happened? I don't know. And I think our viewers would want to know, since they have their entertainment guru on our sets.
Yeah. You know, to me, I see everybody being serious now. Everybody's focused on money. You know, unlike before, people do things make sacrifices for things. You know, but right now, everybody wants to be paid.
Okay.
Everybody wants to be paid. So the music entertainment has added much more value than it used to be. Then there was no streaming, there was no places where you could go check out music without buying CD plates. So a lot of things changed. That's why I said the money itself added value. I don't know why I have to say like that, but I believe that money itself added value because the dollar thing came into the country. It wasn't like that before. You have to travel out before you can do any dollar business. But now, even here, where I sit here, we can do a lot of dollar businesses.
Okay, if you agree with me, that means, if I understand what you're saying correctly, that means the financial value added to artists is better now.
Yes.
Unlike the times of the old, where if your father or your mother see you as a musician, they will believe you have little or nothing to write home about. More like you don't have a future.
Exactly.
If you're not a lawyer or a medical doctor, I think that was the mentality of Africans then. Having said that, are we moving forward or are we retrogressing in the music industry now?
No, we're moving forward, brother.
Okay.
Moving forward. I see Nigerian artists as people will be compared with the international artists with time. You know, where most of their awards will also be given to Nigerian artists too. There won't be any discrimination of tribe or religion or anything. It will be based on your performance. You know, based on your performance. Like if you're doing good, you could even win a Grammy. You get because now the music is mixing up. You see our local artists featuring international artists, and they all blend together. So I see the market going forward every day.
All right, viewers, this particular topic have been in the lips of so many of you, and understand that you've been waiting for answers like this. And having with us, we have here an entertainment guru. He's an artist manager, manages so many top-notch artists like Mr. Romio and Confirm. Then some other guy called Tizaro. They are doing wonderfully well. And right now his top list is Romio. This guy came up from nowhere and dropped a jam that I listened to over and over and over again. Like, that is more like a household jam for me. The title is OJORO. Guys, you need to listen to this guy. He's got a whole lot to offer. But speaking about Romio, how did you How did you find him? Like, what was the connection? How did you meet? I don't know. Viewers might want to know, how did this manager meet with this guy? What exactly happened? What was the connection?
Okay, Romeo in person is more like a brother to me. But when it comes to the business, I manage him as an artist because I'm actually an entertainment purveyor. I disseminate information and entertainment. We met at the studio where we familiarized with each other, and since then I actually noticed a hidden talent in him.
So sorry to cut you short. You met in the studio.
Yeah, we met.
That is to say that his sound got your attention.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, to the viewers, I think one of the things upcomers should understand is that your talent can actually pave way for you. With your good talent, if someone listens to you, trust me, the person will be like, this guy has got something to offer, let me work with him. I think that was what came into your head the moment you met him at the studio.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead, please.
So we met and I listened to his song. Even before he was there, I think the producer played the song and I was waiting to meet the artist. I felt it was this very big artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he came in, I was still surprised when I met him. Very humble person. So I talked to him, I drafted a proposal to him and I said, I would like to work with you. You know, I don't want you to make some mistakes that most artists are making today. I am an entertainment purveyor. I can help you with your promotion and make sure it gets you quality shows. So he didn't refuse my offer, you know, and he even gave me more room to see why I should do it. So I was so encouraged. And today I can tell you that he has more and more jams that will thrill his fans. So he needs more listening ears.
He really does. Like I said earlier, I listened to OJORO over and over again.
Yeah.
And I came to realize that young man has got a whole lot of energy. How do you cope with his energy? The energy is too much. Like, doesn't it shock you? I want to understand. The energy is just too much. He puts it out there and he has a way of buying into the mind of viewers. Trust me, I was with this particular girl when I played the song in my car and the girl was like, who sang this song? I said, don't worry, you'll get to hear more of this guy's songs. He said, no, please put it on repeat. You know, I almost would, sorry viewers, sorry. I have to say this. I almost would that girl through that song.
Oh, wow.
You're doing a good job.
Oh.
Now, having said that, what is the hope for the future of Nigerian music artists when it comes to upcomers? Because I know you met with him as an upcomer and you started harnessing his talents to this enviable position he's in now. So what's the hope of other music artists like upcomers? What hope do they have? Are you going to keep hunting, or are you done with your hunting? Are you done with having Romio, the OJORO master, with you, or you still going to hunt for more people to have deals with, like a managerial deal? I don't know.
To be honest, you know how the music thing goes. You have your shoots, your shows, here and there, a lot of activities. Notwithstanding, I still have plans of getting more talented artists, but for now, I'm working more on Romeo because we have a video shoots coming up next month. We have some other shows they are booked down for him, and because of how the country is going right now with the present condition of things right now, for now, I'm still looking forward to working with him. Other artists we can always work with them at the very right time.
Okay, sorry. Viewers, I'm going to help you guys ask this particular question. Please, when is our OJORO video coming through? And what do we have in mind? Like, what are we expecting in that video? People are eager to see that video. Like, they all want to see it. What exactly are we expecting? Because we need it like as soon as possible. I am a huge fan. That is to say, I need the video too for my household, for them to watch and listen, for them to listen and watch. That is to say, the enjoyment of good sound is to have an audio-visual part of it. So what do you think? When are we expecting it? I hope I'm good, viewers. Yeah. Thumbs up. Let's go.
Like I made mention earlier, I said next month, being January, by God's undoing, I believe that the video should be out.
Okay.
Because we have already started making major plans.
Okay.
So by January.
All right, viewers, you've heard we're anticipating a mind-blowing video by January. That is to say that we are updated. We're updated on the space of Romio.
Yeah, sure.
And speaking of the nature of the country and the international community when it has to do with this pandemic that is ravaging around, what exactly would be your situation if you want to, if you book a show for Romio in the international community, more like communities that have been affected by this pandemic, just like what happened to one of our artists some time ago, Omale and Thames. Two of our artists, not one. Omale and Thames, when they went to Uganda, something happened, they were dehumanized and all. What measures are you taking when booking a show for Mr. Romio in the international community? Viewers, hope I'm speaking your mind. Guess so.
Yeah, for now, I'm focusing more on online streams and his video shoots. I'm looking forward to that. For shows right now, because of the present situation of things, we are not out for shows right now because of the present situation of things, especially when it comes to more of all these African countries that cannot face this present pandemic. Yeah. So for now, I'm focusing more on the video shoots. I'm even looking forward to bringing some other top more celebrities because we're looking forward to featuring this next year with a more bigger artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having said that, sorry, I ask a lot of questions and I'm more like the representative of our viewers. They all plug to this show because they know my enthusiasm when it comes to asking questions. I bring them those questions that are lingering in their minds. I'm sorry if I'm bothering with loads of it.
No,
forgive me on behalf of my audience. Please forgive me. Now another question here is this song OJORO. When I listen to it, the part where he said, "I look to my right, I look to my left, I hold something," and all whatnot. What message exactly is that song passing? Let me be sure that we are on a page.
OJORO as a song, I see it as a message, a voice for the people, because when Romeo sang that song in the studio, I think he had to travel. He had to travel to Lagos and he came back and he said he has a song called OJORO, and he gave me statistics on how and why he wanted to sing the song, how the Nigerian government and things are going on, how the people are being treated. I believe that everything is just OJORO. He looks to his left, is a different update here. He looks to his right, a different update here. So he put it together to speak the mind of the people. That the OJORO that is going on is not something he's also happy about.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to pass a message there that there's always update of negativity here, update of negativity here. What we want is a very straightforward government that can handle the activities of their people. Yeah, that's what they do in the whole.
Okay, viewers, we've heard from his manager directly, and I think we're on the same page. Because when I listened to that song, I realized that he is more like the hero, speaking the mind of the people. He's not even scared, like he's not perturbed, he's not worried about the backlash of his song. He's very comfortable defending his people, defending the people, being the voice of the voiceless through music. I think that's what music should be all about. When you speak the mind of the people through your music, when you pass an important information through music, I think that is what music should be about, speaking the mind of the people, being the voice of the voiceless. If I am not mistaken, viewers, trust me, this particular song could give you life. How do I mean? When you hear give you life, I don't mean he will be a miracle worker that will resurrect you from death. No. I mean that when you hear a sound like this, it gives you hope for a better tomorrow, right? It gives you hope for a better tomorrow. It gives you that urge to believe that there is still a better future ahead of us. There is still someone out there who will speak for us. That is to say, the government should wait for more hits that will tell them, men, we are not jokers. We are out here to give you our peace of mind. We are out here to tell you, this is what we want. We are here to tell you, we as the you as the democratically elected government man in power, you must do our bidding because you are there for us. You're not there for yourself. Meaning that you should brace yourselves up and start doing the job you've been elected to do. OJORO Master is coming with more hits. So watch your back. All right. Having said that, I still have more questions for you. I don't know if we can go for a break and come back for more questions. All right, viewers. We'll have a break, so we'll rest for a while and we'll come back. All right.
Baby, I know the lie. Baby, I can't deny. I never see the top. Nobody they hypnotize me. Baby.
Power bank. Let's go. All right, viewers. Guess you got yourself thrilled by that wonderful performance by our guy Romio. He is filled of energy. Could you imagine the way he was twisting himself, trying to dance through the song and all? Trust me, a whole lot is coming from him. Believe you me, this guy's got a whole lot to offer. And having said that, manager, you've been doing a good job. I mean, I watched his outfit alone. It depicts the character of what he was singing. You know what I'm saying? He brought it live. He got himself soaked into the music and he gave the audience what they really want. Hope you guys enjoyed it because I enjoyed it. And we're back here to continue with our question and answers with Mr. Collins on the show of this talk. This is where we talk about everything that has to do with entertainment. This is where we talk about everything that has to do with an important artist that is growing, a trending artist, an artist that would win the next rated award, if I'm not mistaken, because I know we're heading there. Having said that, Mr. Romeo, we're back to our question and answers. Hope you're ready for me.
I'm good.
All right. On behalf of our viewers, we want to ask a very simple question. What is your perception about young artists that are struggling to fit into the music industry? What do you say about them? How they feed, how they get themselves, how they get money for studio sessions, how they get money to be on a better outfit for their audience, how they build their fan base, how they get to disseminate the information contained in their songs. What do you think about them? In general, the less privileged.
To me, upcoming artists, they now have more opportunities due to the social media activities. I tell most of artists you don't have to perform on a big stage before you get what you want. There are a lot of platforms. Like I went for a conference where I think one of the speakers was saying that we have been given a phone. Make your phone your means of how you present yourself. First of all, you have to build yourself, master your arts before you get into your arts. So as an upcoming artist, I think you should have to master it's better to be ready, than for you to be called up and you're not ready. So build yourself, believe in yourself most especially, because most people don't even believe in themselves. They do it because they feel that they are opportunity to do it. They don't even see themselves in that bigger stage. As an upcoming artist, you should know the relevant platforms where you should work with that will push you to limelight. It's what I see. That you should work more often on that, on how to push yourself to limelight by working with some relevant social media platforms that help you do that. At least I have a blog that I've always been there for upcoming artists, elcoinlibonia.entertainment.com. So me, I focus more on upcoming artists because I know their pain, I know their struggle. I leave the already blown artists. I focus more on the upcoming artists. That's what I do.
That you must really be a nice person. When I mean a nice person, going for this talent that are young and coming. Having said that, dear upcoming artists, you have a wonderful platform. You have a gentleman in the name of in the person of Collins who is willing to help you harness your talent. All he needs from you is to work on yourself, get yourself presentable, use your social media platforms to bring to the table, this is what I can offer. Then he can take from there. And I believe that with his kind gestures, some other prominent and hard-working managers will be looking out for you too. I'm not saying this that he's going to handle everybody that will be coming through, but I'm saying this that with like minds of his, so many people are ready to help up and coming artists to harness their talents, even when you don't have the financial or technical know-how to push yourself to the next level. All you need to do for him is get on your social media platform and present yourself. Secondly, if I heard you correctly, he made mention of you working on your art, believing in yourself. Because I came to realize that most artists these days, when they come forth and they look at the bigger picture, they'll be like, oh my God, when will I get to the level of Two-Face Idibia? When will I get to the level of Faust the Bad Guy? When will I get to the level of being a top-notch artist? And that alone could make them, if you don't believe in yourself, it could make you feel bad about the entertainment industry, to make you lose faith in yourself, and you drop that talent. And trust me, it dies down there. Forgetting the fact that most of these top-notch artists, they started from somewhere. And when they started, it was not as easy as it is now. That is to say, dear up-and-coming artists, believe in yourself, work on your crafts, and bring it to the table. You will find this business interesting. Thank you very much, Mr. Collins, for answering that question. We're on to the second question. And this question has been bothering a truckload of us. You agree with me that before now, most parents don't allow their kids do music. They have this social strata, they have this social fear that once their kids are into music, they may not turn out to be better ambassadors in the society. There's this stereotype there's this stereotype I think the music industry is got, that makes most African parents, most Nigerian parents, so to say, don't let their kids go into music. They all want their kids to be either a doctor or a lawyer or some professional kind of course in the school, in the academic sector. What I'm saying, how do we let these parents of ours know that music pays, that a child could have a talent maybe in the music sector or in the football sector or in the dancing sector, what have you, maybe the art world? How do we advise these parents to let them live their lives, to let their kids live their lives, and then they can harness their talents through any means they can, without forcing them to do what they want them to do? Because I heard about a particular parent who proudly said that he would want his son to be a chartered accountant. Now, when the son got to the age of 15, 16, when he wanted to choose a professional course for himself, the daddy was like, if you don't want to be a chartered accountant to take over my company, to take over my profession when I'm gone, I will not train you in school. I've heard something like that. And one of the fans wrote me the last time, oh, Mr. Tees, I want to be a footballer, but my dad is insisting that I turn out a lawyer, that he had told his friends that his son must be a lawyer, even while I was born. Meaning he chose a career for me without my consent. This is not good. Mr. Tees, help me out. So when I heard stuff like that, I was like, why would a parent want his son to do something he would not be proud of, or something he would not be happy doing? How do we advise these parents to let their kids do what they want, then help them grow in that? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Viewers, I'm just speaking your mind. I'm speaking out of experience. Let's go.
I see limitation as a major point here. You know, many people make their limitations the major to make to other people's limitation, not knowing that there's no length to what we can do. We can even do more than we think we can do. So I just feel that the African parents have this limitation because of the environment they find themselves. Because music itself has a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Music has a lifestyle itself, and most times the lifestyles are kind of abusive to the environment and how kids grow around.
Yes.
Yeah, because of how they live their life and how they get their inspiration from different activities doing their own day-to-day activities.
Yes.
African parents, let me generalize it down to African parents, because I think the problem is coming from the African parents here. Because over there in the United States and different European countries, I don't think they have this as a problem.
Yes.
So we are African parents, that limitation of you must be this, you must be that, don't even give the person a chance
To harness his or her
talent.
talents.
Yeah, it's always a problem here, because we as individuals, we have a divine ability in us. And
Yes.
our subsequent exploitation of that ability is what brings us to limelight.
Okay. So your advice to our African parents is, please and please, the African parents, let your kids choose a career for themselves,
Exactly.
so they can harness their talents and become something profitable. Most of these guys who pay tickets to go watch, their parents gave them the room. Why some others, their parents did not give them the room? They are like, some of them grew more like a flower that grew on a concrete. Do you understand? It was too difficult for them to grow. That is to say that if you give them this particular opportunity to do what they want to do, pray for them, give them your full support, they will turn out better ambassadors to the society. Having said this has come to the end of this particular show on T-Stock. Trust me, we have with you here Collins. He's the manager to reckon with. He's a manager that will work with you. He's a manager that goes out for young talents, harness them, and make them profitable to the society. Trust me, it's been a wonderful time out here with you. Regardless of busy schedules, you still squeezed out time to spend some time with us here and to answer some relevant questions to our viewers. And trust me, we are bringing more of your entertainers to this desk as soon as possible. I don't know, let me quickly ask this question. Can we have Mr. Romio on this desk as soon as possible? Is there a chance, please, manager? Please.
Oh yes. As soon as he's done with his video shoot, I think he should be less busy at then.
Okay.
But for now, Romio's schedule is very tight.
Please, manager, our viewers want to see Romeo. Please.
Yeah, sure.
Just make it happen. Trust me, I will not take much of his time. He's just gonna sit with me, answer some relevant questions directly from him to his fans. His fan base is growing like mad. I don't know. Make it happen, please.
I think there's more room to see more of his activities on my platform, which is Elcorin Entertainment ENT.com. So you have a privilege there to see more of his activities.
I understand with you perfectly, manager. What I'm saying is, our viewers would want to have an interact. Yes, live on this show, please. Make it happen as soon as possible. I'll be counting on you in no distant time, I believe. Dear viewers, in no distant time, I believe he's going to get Romeo on this same spot.
Sure.
All right, thank you very much. It's nice hanging out with you. Yeah, cheers to the good life. All right.
Yeah,
thanks once more. All right, more years. All right, viewers. I still remember my humble self, T. Simon, your award-winning presenter. Ciao and peace out.
Yeah, peace out.
All viewers, I have good news for you. We're able to secure a very, very important time and the audience of our beloved Romeo. The wonderful artist that you've been looking out for, the wonderful artist that you've been calling my phone every now and then, please want Romeo on your show. We have him here on T-Stock. Trust me, it will be a hilarious moment with him. He is live and direct. Mr. Romeo, the viewers want to see you. Say hello to them.
Hello.
All right, dear viewers, just like the interactive moments we had with his manager, and he promised us to get Romeo on air. It was a heinous procedure. We tried so much getting him skip a particular show that he's supposed to attend today just to spend some time with us. Trust me, this is the most humble artist I've ever come across. I was expecting Mr. Romeo to be this proud and arrogant kind of artist, but when I met with him, I had this interaction, and trust me, there was a chemistry. We fused, and here we are. So it is time for our question and answers. Mr. Romeo, how did the name come about, Romeo?
You know, my name is Romeo, and most people don't believe it when I say my name is Romeo, because most people have listened to my songs and my stage name, they come to understand that my name is Romeo. And when I tell them my name is Romeo, they're like, is that your real name? I said, yes, but your stage name is Romeo. I said, yes. They are not okay, let me make you guys understand the differences. My name Romeo is R-O-M-O-E-O. Then my stage name, Romeo, is R-O-M-I-O.
Okay.
So you asked me a question, how the name and my stage name come about. Name Romeo. I traveled to Lagos, and I was about making a song. Then the producer was asking, what's your stage name? And I said, Romeo. And he said, I thought your real name is Romeo, you know? Okay, no, then sorry, there I used to answer Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Brown. Then my friend Miniscape knew my name already. He's aware of my name, Romeo. You know, and it's like he told the producer already.
Romeo.
Yes. So the producer was like, I thought your name, you know? I said yes. My real name is Romeo. Then Mr. Bright is my stage name. Then the Miniscape said, why don't you use
Romeo.
Romeo as
okay.
You get. Then the producer said, Romeo, his real name is Romeo, why using Romeo again? And the Miniscape said no, he can change that E to I.
Okay.
So everybody said it's okay then, you know. And so many people has been using Mr. Brown, because I've heard the name Mr. Brown TV, Mr. Brown Production, wherever, you know. So they said just stick to that your name. That the name is unique. I said okay.
Okay, because most of our audience out there, they've been wondering, the R-O-M-I-O is clearly it's slightly different from what they used to know, about the lovers, Romeo and Juliet kind of tale in William Shakespeare's story.
Sure.
They were like, what is it about the R-O-M-I-O? How did it come about? I said, okay, sometime in the future we'll have Romeo here to talk about it. I'm sure our viewers are satisfied with the answer you just gave them. That notwithstanding, still moving on. Romeo, you did this song that is trending, like this song is mad. I am a huge fan, trust me when I said that. I've said that before, but I'm saying it again.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
This song, OJORO, I was wondering, what gave you this drive? What was the drive about OJORO? Because it's satirical. That's more like a satire.
Okay.
Telling us about the system of governance around here. How did you come about it? What gave you that drive?
You know, as an artist, we have different, let me put it, different reasons in human, talking about human reasons. We all think in different ways, not the same thing.
Okay.
In a country like this, I'm in Nigeria, right? And I'm seeing some stuff happening, some things going on, and I wasn't okay with it. And we all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The current situation that's going on right now, we are aware of it. There's nothing to hide apart. As an artist, I need to. I have fans out there that are there for me, that supporters that are there for me, that they've always supported me, and it is good that I make them. It is good that I prove to them that I'm not just that artist that will just go to the studio and do stuff like what people do normally, the normal basis, you understand? So I okay, this is okay. For this in a situation like this, man, Romeo had to come up with something that shows the people, your fans, the people out there, that you are there for them. You have to speak and you are supportive of what is going on. Like, you want to make an impact, by using your platform as an artist, the means of making the government understand that, look,
this is what is going on, and and this thing is not fair. All we need to do right now is for us to make change.
Yeah. Okay. That is the OJORO.
Yes.
That is the sorry to cut it short.
Yeah.
Viewers, the meaning of OJORO
Yeah.
in our local
Yeah.
language, I know, is when you're being tricked,
Yeah.
when you're being lied to,
Yeah.
when you're being played. You know, when you're played, something comes into your mind, man, this person is taking a fool of me, it's making a fool of me.
Sure.
That means they're making a fool of our society.
Sure.
That is to say that you're more like the voice of the people.
Sure. Thank
You
you.
speak their mind.
Thank you.
You use your audiovisual contents to pass to the wider society and to pass to the government that what you're doing to these people, I don't like it and they don't like
Sorry,
it.
there's a time when this whole stuff was going on, and I used to hear some comedians who say more like this. I don't run, I don't jack, I don't move.
Yes,
like
I don't
this country no safe. Tomorrow I don't carry my bag. 24 hours in this country. I keep like saying, if everybody run, you won't run more from your country to another person's country. When you go there, you don't be citizen for there.
Yes.
Do you get? If everybody run, okay, if everybody run more of the country now, who go come there here to make sure that things works out for them?
And funny enough, most of these entertainers, they have the financial know-how. They have the financial well-to-do.
Yeah.
They are financially buoyant enough to leave the country, not minding
Sure.
that there are people that can even find it difficult to eat. Thank you very much,
Not
Mr.
everybody
Romeo.
can not everybody has a finance
Mindset, yes, to
leave the
leave.
country. So,
Yes,
so you want to leave because I believe you are just okay.
your
And
opportunity.
if you leave, what about those your people, those your fans that are there? You just added. Well, how would they feel?
Mr. Romeo, from what I observe, you are more like a godsend to the less privileged.
Sure.
And so far, so good. How have you been? How have you been enjoying this fame? Because you're trending, trust me, you are everywhere. You are
Really?
everywhere. You're
Really?
going very far, trust me. I'm a huge fan, like I always say. How do you cope with this fame? How do you cope? How do you manage it to your everyday lifestyle? Your personal lifestyle, I mean.
My personal lifestyle, the thing is this, and something I keep telling people is this, like, in everything I do in life, I always put God first.
Yeah.
Yes, I keep telling people this, I always put God first. Because you can't do all, in fact, you can't do all without God.
No, Mr. Romeo, where the angle I'm coming from right now is, how do you manage fame?
Fame.
And your personal life, because I know you're human, and trust me, a lot of people out there.
You can manage fame with true wisdom.
Good.
That's why I said you are to put God first.
Okay,
So with
like
God,
like you're saying, the fear of God is the beginning of your wisdom, and that
you
wisdom
understand?
is what you used to.
So like
wow,
some
wow.
things I do, I used to do some things, and maybe at that point in time I wouldn't have like, okay, like after everything I was like, let me do this thing.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh,
There are
that's
things I do.
interesting.
I don't even know how I used to do them.
Oh my goodness.
But
That's interesting.
it came out like fantastic, and
You
I
do
love
things
it.
that
Used
wow
to tell
people.
me,
Yes,
when
it wow people.
like you tried me seriously, are you sure, or you just the whining? And you say no, I said, oopsie, you know the whining. You say no, you tried. I'll be asking myself, how I take down.
This same question, I
said
think
wisdom.
this same question you should be asking yourself after making that hit song, OJORO. Trust me, you should be saying that. Because I was wondering who gave this drive.
Yeah.
And there's this energy when the line of I look to my right, I look to my left, I hold something. I was like, what gave this guy this knowledge? How did it come about?
You have to observe now, observation for first thing in life. Anywhere where you do, you have to observe. That's why you say if you go somewhere, if you go straight lines, you say you first start with one leg.
Yes. Romeo, here's this question your fans have been asking. Somebody called me on the phone and say, I'm so happy you're having Romeo on your next show, blah blah blah. The end point was, how? Okay, let me keep that a secret. It shouldn't be a secret.
Yeah.
The end point was, the lady was like, I like Romeo so much.
Really?
His song digs deep into my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? This woman is tripping. She said, yes, she's tripping. That results to the question, how do you manage your female fans who would want to have something to do with you because you are a celebrity or because they like you? I don't know. How do you manage them when they come?
You have to have this self-conduct. That's what they call self-conduct. When I mean self-conduct, in everything you're doing as an artist right now, if you are not that careful enough, they will use it against you in the future.
Viewers, hope you're hearing that.
So
viewers, hope you're hearing that.
So that is why you have to have that self-conduct. Don't get carried away with what you see, those material stuff or whatever. No, you know where you're coming from and you know where you're going to.
So, Mr. Romeo, you're trying to tell me now that if a woman tries to woo you and tell you, please skip this particular show, come and spend the night with me in a 7-star hotel, you're gonna do that?
What is it not pleasure compared to money to the finance? I will go skip my money and go for pleasure.
Viewers, you're hearing that directly from Romio.
If I'm not looking good, if I'm not looking cool, good, that's lady wherever. I don't think she would have no.
Oh, dear fan.
To look.
Dear fan,
I'm to go for the.
Oh my God. Please, Romeo, just stop there. Dear fan, you're listening to Romeo himself. He's saying that if he's not looking well to do, that you as a fan will not trick for him as much as calling on me to say, please, I want to have a moment with Mr. Romeo.
So I'm to go.
That is to say that apart from his song, he is business minded too. Okay. So Romeo, what else do you have for us? Like, what are you working on? What are you working on?
There's a song I'm doing right now. I'm doing a song right now. It's a banger, mad, Please, I would like you guys to just go to my sorry.
No, go ahead.
Don't use this.
Go ahead. You have
my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And subscribe to Romio TV. Please do that. I beg.
You just heard him. And secondly, you have to follow his Instagram page.
Yeah.
That is where you get few of his clips, his day-to-day activities. There are lots and lots of show coming his way soon. Now watch out for Satisfaction TV.
Yeah.
That's another YouTube channel.
My Instagram handler. My Instagram handler Romio official _. Like Romeo official.
You've heard that.
Yeah. Romeo official.
Yes.
No, sorry.
The official.
The official Romeo _.
Now it's on your screen, okay? You're gonna receive this. Trust me. This guy is coming with crazy songs. Songs that will get you thrilled. Songs that will make you forgive your boyfriend when he offends you. Songs that will make you forgive your girlfriend when he offends you. Songs that will make you understand that we are all we've got. Trust me, it's an amazing show. One more thing, Mr. Romeo. I heard you have a mini studio in one of your guest rooms. Where if you have an inspiration, sorry, I'm doing a lot for now. That's a gossip arena. I got that.
Yeah.
But you have a very small studio where whatever you have.
Come with me. Let me show you something.
No problems.
Yeah.
Let's see that. Yeah? Follow us. Oh my God, I'm falling. But follow us, please. Let's go see something good. All right. Wow. What do we have here?
You can see this is my mini studio. So most time when I'm in the mall and inspiration comes in, I'll just put on my producer, Fizibi, and he always shows up. You understand? That's why I like him. Yeah, the guy know. He always turn up. Once I'm like, you, what's up? I got something to do. Are you available? Don't worry. The guy don't process. Sharp.
Romeo, I think for you to put up this,
Yeah.
for you to put up this as a place where, sorry viewers, let me tell us, he has this mini studio set up here for him to always rest his nerves, more like his hobby, where whenever an inspiration comes through, he rushes in here, drops it with his producer, then start harnessing and start working on it. That is to say that when you have passion for something, you will go a long while to achieve it. This is a piano. Wow! This is your piano and well designed for you to slot it out. This is wonderful. This is awesome. Trust me, the up and coming artist, you see the effort he puts in to get to the level he's in now. That an artist is trending. He's got a whole lot that he puts in place to get it working. I am most proud of you. Sorry, I forgot to ask you an important question on that interview ground. So many people have been asking, Romeo, is he a Yoruba guy? Is he an Hausa guy? Is he an Igbo guy? Is he I don't know, is he an Igbo guy?
Urhobo.
Where are you from? Urhobo.
I'm an Urhobo, Delta. A farm.
There's this greeting they have, Urhobo maker or something, I don't know. You see, the Urhobo girls and the Urhobo guys that have been calling on the phone, where is he from, where is he from?
Oh, my brother,
Romeo,
is
is your
Victor Eddie,
brother?
every guy there.
Wow!
Same place now.
What happened? Don't you think your ancestors had a lot to do with music?
You seen it, you can see
Because these guys you mentioned now are raw talents, like Eriga, Victor Eddie. If these guys are from Urhobo, then the Urhobo ethnic group should always be proud of you. That's nice. Trust me, you're doing very well.
Thank you.
And we look forward to getting much more hits from you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
the OJORO Master. Dear viewers, we are about to end this program here. We're not going back to the studio for any reason. We've journeyed all the way down to come here and see a mini studio where Romeo drops hits up and down. You understand? He's got a whole lot to offer you from now henceforth. Watch out the space. He's gonna be the next rated award-winning music superstar, and we are looking forward to getting him on Grammy, where the likes of pioneer superstars occupied. He's coming through with banger songs. Romeo, I am mostly honored, like I'm humbled to have you on my show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm grateful.
I am good.
I'm grateful having you.
Please, I appreciate.
Sure.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
I appreciate. This is the time we sign out, dear viewers. My name still remains Simon Emeka. Yeah, I'm anchoring the show. This talk. From now henceforth, we still promise to bring you banger. We still promise to bring you wonderful artists, managers, professionals in different industries, medical doctors, athletes, and what have you.
Let me just say something.
To come do wonderful on the show.
Please follow me on Instagram.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget that, please. My handle is the official _ Romeo
On the score. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Please.
All right. Ciao.
Yeah.